Hi there, this is Jackie with the TinyBrander Success Team. In this video, we're going to be showing you how to do a quick start and get your very first product ready for sale in the next 30 minutes. We found through our research that our most successful clients are ones that take action immediately and create their first product very quickly. So it doesn't matter how many products you plan to have in your store, it always starts with the first one, and that's what we're going to concentrate on today. Once you're inside your TinyBrander dashboard, go down to Store Management on the left-hand side. Once you're in this screen, you'll find a button at the top of the page that shows Download Our Product Catalog. If you click that button, that is going to download our latest catalog, and you're going to want to spend some time looking through that to make a list of which products you're going to eventually put into your store. But today we're just concentrating on the first one, so just choose the first product that jumps out to you. Once you've chosen that product, hit Create New Store. That's going to open up this box, which is going to configure some of the background details of how your store is going to operate. The first question is whether you want it to be a funnel store or an e-commerce store. If you don't understand the differences between those two, you can just hover over the question mark and click What is the difference? That's going to open up a short video that will show you exactly the difference between the two to allow you to choose which store is perfect for your needs. Next box down is to give your store a name, so I'm just going to call this test Ecom Store 1. And under the subdomain, I'm just going to put Test Ecom Store 1, 2, 3. And so this new store, while we're developing it, will be held under Test Ecom Store 123.tinybrander.com. Once we get further down the development, we can change that to a custom domain name for your particular brand. Next is the store's default currency. You can sell in any currency around the world. I'm in the US, so I'm going to choose US dollars. Next is which countries you want to ship to. You can, of course, choose all and just ship to any country around the world. Or if you want to be more selective, you could choose something like United States and Canada and do that. For the purposes of this demonstration, I'm just going to remove those and click All. Next down is the primary country you wish to sell in. This is just the default that the shipping box will default to in your store. So, as I said, my primary market is going to be the United States. So I'm going to choose United States. Next, we're just asking for a contact email or telephone number. And after that, hit Create Store. It will give you a success message. And that will bring you to here, which is just 9 steps to a fully functioning e-com store. But today, we're just focusing on building our first product, which is in step 2. So what we're going to do is we're going to go straight to number 2, which is the product section. And to do that, we just hit the next button. And that will bring in all of the products. All you want to do is find the product that you've selected to do first. You can easily do that by searching here. So here I'm going to, for example, choose keto. And that's going to bring up the keto capsules, which are a very popular item. So once we are in here with our keto capsules, you just want to go to the 3 dots on the right-hand side of your screen. If you can't see those dots on the right-hand side of your screen, you're going to see a green plus icon on your left-hand side of the screen. Click that, and those 3 dots will appear. Hover over the 3 dots, and we want to hit Create Label. We're going to give this a name. I'm just going to call this Test Keto Products. Hit Create. That's then going to open up our label editor. And as you can see on the left-hand side, we give you a template to work from. So just click on Use Template. And that will bring in our standard template. Now, obviously, you're going to want to change this to your brand, your color scheme, and to make it completely branded to yourself. Now, that's very simple to do. You can just completely remove the background by clicking into the background area and hitting the trash can like that. And that's going to remove all of the background elements, leaving only the essential elements that you need. From there, you're able to upload logos, custom backgrounds, and that's all done through the right-hand side here, where it shows image. And you can upload an image and drag it onto the canvas. Or you could click background where you can, again, either put in colored backgrounds, gradient backgrounds, patterned backgrounds, or, as I said, upload your own custom image background. And that will allow you to completely match your brand and your color scheme to sell a totally unique product, which is 100% unique to you. If you purchased any of the TinyBrander branding packages, this label will already be created for you, and you just need to upload it. However, I'm just going to use the TinyBrander standard label for the purposes of this demonstration. In real life, you won't be able to use these labels because we can't ship out anything under the TinyBrander label. It has to be unique to yourself. Okay, so once we have that finished, all we have to do is hit save and then hit go back. That will bring you right back to step 2, the products. And once again, we're just going to search for keto to bring up our product. And now you can see that we have a green check mark showing that the label has been created. Next, what we want to do is create our mock-up product, which really brings the product to life. So again, hover over the 3 dots, go to Add Label onto Mockup. That will bring you into our mockup engine here. And if you just hover over the blank bottle, it will come up with a button that says Add Label onto Mockup. Click that, and it will automatically bring your saved label into the mockup canvas here, where you can edit it. You can rotate the label so that you can see the back view, the side view, any part of the label that you want to be able to display on your web store. You can edit it here. You can also change the vertical pitch, so you can move the bottle up and down like that. Or you can change the rotation so that it looks like it's at an angle. But for the most part, for most case scenarios, you're going to want to leave it face on and straight like that, and you can just hit save. That's now saved as your standard mockup. But if you want to have multiple different versions of that mockup, you can just hit add new scene. That's going to create a brand new scene with your mockup label. And we can do a version of this that's slightly different. So we could do one, for example, where we are showing the instructions of use, and we could hit save. And then we could perhaps do another scene where it is the nutritional panel, and we can rotate so that we can see the nutritional panel like that, and then just hit save. Have a play around with the sliders in that mock-up canvas, because it does give you lots of variations that give interest to the way that your product looks on screen. But once you've got the number of scenes you like, you're able to download these and use them in all of your marketing and advertising. The other thing you can do here is go to group shots at the top, and you can actually create a new group shot. We just call this Keto Test Group 1. Hit Add Group Shot. That's then going to bring in a canvas, and we just hit Add Scenes. And we're going to add this scene. Hit Add Scenes again. We're going to choose the instruction scene. And then once more, we're going to do the front label scene. So what we can do there is then create a composite of all of the products showing instructions, front and back labels, so that we have everything that a client might want to see in terms of a real product. If we hit save on that and go back to group shots, that's going to show you the group shot you just created, which you can download and again use in any of your social media marketing or any other kind of marketing that you want to do. But that's it. You've created your very first product with TinyBrander. Now go on and watch the remaining essential videos in this quick startup series to see what to do next. I hope you found this video useful. But if you have any questions or concerns, please reach out to support@tinybrander.com or click the help bubble inside your TinyBrander account right down here in the bottom right-hand corner. We're here to help. Have a great day and happy branding.